Depending on how you approach it, making a woman want to have sex with you can either be really easy or incredibly difficult. Stakes I'm going to cover in this video are going to separate the guys who struggle, whether they're dating or in long-term relationship, from the guys who have no problem in this area whatsoever. So let's get into this and make this really simple for you. Number one, focus on being sexually arousing, not just generally attractive. Between general attractiveness and sexual arousal, there's a very big difference most guys overlook. General attractiveness is what happens when a woman thinks, yeah, he's confident, he seems like a solid guy, I like him. That's her feeling attracted, that's fine. It's not the same as her thinking, I want him. I want to have sex with him right now. He's genuinely turning me on. Those two experiences are completely different for her, right? And a lot of guys hit the first one and say, well, that's enough. And then they're confused when nothing moves forward. So how do you actually get to that second one, the sexual arousal? That's what number 2 and number 3 are going to give you. Number 2, look at her in a way that you want to do bad things to her. What this means in practice is that when you're in an interaction with a woman, she should be able to feel from the way you're looking at her that you're attracted to her sexually and that you want her. Not with a weird intense stare, just a look that makes it clear you're not there simply to have a friendly chit chat. You're a man who finds her attractive and you're not hiding that. Now, the important thing here is that this only lands when you've already been attractive in the interaction, meaning confidence, good energy, and some good humor. When those things are already there, and then you look at her that way, he's going to feel that sexual charge immediately. This is something I figured out through a lot of experience with women. And the moment I started doing this, the difference was immediate. Suddenly, the woman could feel there was a sexual connection there. She was aroused by the fact that I had the confidence to actually show I was attracted, rather than suppress it or feel awkward about it like most men do. In some interactions, you can do this early. Others, you build the attraction first and then you layer in the arousal as the connection develops. Either way, the woman feels it, right? She feels that desire and it turns her on because it takes genuine confidence and masculinity to show it. One thing I want to be clear about, a guy just can't look at a woman like he finds her attractive and expect that alone to do anything. The attraction has to be there underneath it, with your confidence, masculine presence, and warmth. If she can sense nervousness behind these things, then it's going to be a massive turn on. It only works when the attraction is already built in the interaction. Number 3, use intimate gazing. Triangular gazing is something you may have come across before, where your eyes move from one eye to the other, down to her mouth, and back up again. When you're in an interaction, being confident and making her laugh, doing that naturally creates attraction. Take it further, intimate gazing is where your eyes move from her eyes down to the area just above her chest and back up in that triangular motion. Upper chest, eye, upper chest. When a woman is already feeling attracted to you and you do that, she welcomes it completely. Creates this moment between you where both of you know what's happening without a single word being said. Careful, if the same guy does that in an interaction where he's been nervous, hasn't been feeling attracted, it's going to land completely differently. She's going to feel uncomfortable and she's not going to welcome that. But in the context of real attraction already being present, it moves things forward. You can even extend it further and let your gaze drop all the way down to her belly button and back up, letting her see that you're genuinely attracted to her physically in a way that feels natural rather than sleazy. Number 4, be sexually present, not just confidently friendly. Out of everything in this video, this is probably the one thing that trips up most men, and it shows up both in dating situations and long-term relationships. What happens is a guy is out meeting women or he's on a date and he talks to her in a way that gives no sense of sexual interest whatsoever. He's just having a good chat and he might be genuinely confident, easy to be around, no sexual tension is coming through at all. In a relationship, it's fine to interact in a neutral way most of the time. That's just normal. But what a lot of men never do is switch into being sexually present, actually making her feel aroused. And then at the end of the night, they get into bed hoping sex is going to happen. She's not in the mood. Now he's confused because he thinks he's done everything right. But being a good partner all day and then expecting desire to appear when you get into bed doesn't work because he's done nothing to create that arousal. Women and men work differently. A man can want sex fairly independently of how his day has gone. A woman's desire is far more connected to how she's made to feel. If she's not very sexually interested, the solution is to start being more sexually present. Not more romantic, not more attentive, more sexually present. That a woman wants to feel desired by a man she herself desires. A lot of guys are confident around a woman but sexually distant. They're not communicating that attraction and interest. And many women actually feel genuinely insecure about that. They're not sure where they stand. They don't really know if the guy wants them. Think about how good it feels to you when a woman makes it obvious she wants you. The way she acts around you, the way she touches you. That feeling is real and powerful. Women feel the same thing, right? So if you want more sex in dating or in your relationships, making her feel sexually desired is where you start. Just remember, it only works in combination of being attractive. If you're showing desire from a place of insecurity or neutrality, she's not going to respond to it. Sexual presence needs to sit on top of genuine attractiveness. Number 5, touch her in a way that's confident and completely easy going. What men who are naturally attractive to women have in common, that physical contact is effortless for them, right? They'll touch her on the arm, put an arm around her, pull her in slightly. All of it in a way that's very relaxed and neutral. And it barely registers as a moment. They're not bracing for her reaction. It's not a significant event. They're just a comfortable, easygoing man who's at ease around women. Why does this help a woman want to have sex with you? Because that ease makes her feel relaxed, right? She feels comfortable. She feels open. She feels free to touch you back. Be more natural in the interaction herself. Compare that to a guy who's confident but stiff around physical contact. Every touch is this deliberate, serious thing. He puts his hand on her leg and suddenly it's this big moment. That makes her uptight rather than more relaxed. The key is that you don't put any weight to it. Just a confident man being comfortable around women you're attracted to. Number 6, give her a proper kiss. In most cases, a proper kiss, not a quick peck, but a real one, is what creates genuine sexual arousal and sets everything else in the right motion. Whether that's same night sex or shortly after, the kiss is usually the turning point. In a long-term relationship, it doesn't need to be a long make-out session. What matters is a kiss that lingers. Whether instead of just giving her a quick dry kiss and pulling away, a man holds her there and slows it down. Stay with it a moment longer than usual. That kind of kiss makes her genuinely feminine in the moment, right? She's with a man who has the confidence and the masculine presence to lead, and she's going along with it. That dynamic in itself is arousing for a woman. Number 7, build sexual tension by holding eye contact a little longer than normal. Sexual tension is where there's mutual attraction, but it hasn't been acted on yet. There's this gap where you are and where things could go, and that gap is the tension. Builds and then you release it through a kiss or through sex. One of the most effective ways to build that tension is to hold eye contact just a bit longer than what you normally would. Long enough that there's this sense of private understanding between you. Both of you are feeling something, both of you are aware of it. He is to do it with a slight knowing smile, right? Not holding eye contact with a blank or serious expression, because that will feel odd and too intense. Knowing smile is what frames it correctly. It says, I'm aware of what's between us here and I'm comfortable with it. That's what stops making it uncomfortable. Finally, when that tension has been building, make a move. When you've been genuinely attractive throughout the interaction, confident, fun, charming, she's been feeling real attraction, and on top of that, you've been doing things to actually arouse her, sexual tension is going to be there between you. When you make a move, draw her in, go for the kiss, and suggest you two go somewhere. She's going to want it. That desire has been building and needs somewhere to go. The mistake a lot of guys make is being generally attractive, good at chatting, confident, she's enjoying the conversation, but then they make a move and she's having to pull back. And he's confused, right? Thinks, I've been confident, I've been doing the right things. What's the problem? The problem is he's been attractive but not arousing. She liked talking to him, but she wasn't feeling that charge. The other version is a guy who's been completely friendly and easygoing, no sexual energy at all, and she thinks he just wants to be friends. And then he suddenly tries to make a move and she turns away. There's been no build-up, right? Nothing in the interaction suggests that's where things were going. If you want a woman to want to have sex with you, be attractive first, layer the arousal on top of that throughout the interaction, then make the move. Do those things and she's going to feel real desire. She's going to be looking at you thinking, I want this guy. Some cases she'll even make a move on you first. Don't wait for that, right? She still wants to feel desired by a man she desires. Make the move yourself. You'll find she's been wanting you to all along. So if you're a busy professional or an entrepreneur, your life's good on paper, but you're missing this dating part of the puzzle, subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want coaching, head into the description section of this video. There's a link to a free coaching call. We're going to look at your situation, look at your goals, devise a tailor-made step-by-step plan, and I'll see you there.